Hello, beautiful supernatural soul tribe of 9 and cross watchers and whoever else happens to be checking out this video. So, today we're going to be doing Taurus for end of September, beginning of October. And of course, all these readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to be watching this could also just be for you. And if that's confusing, it probably is, but after a while, you understand how everything's connected and time is not really linear. Excuse me, let me have some hydration, please. But here we go now. I'm going to start with the Rider-Waite, straight out. Clear the deck. And I think I'll do a 9-card spread. So, spirit guides, angels, archangels, ancestors. What do I have for Taurus? End of September, beginning of October 2021. These 2 cards just fell. And possibly you're moving because you're heartbroken. But let's keep shuffling. For whoever that was for, that just fell on the floor. I figured I'd just pull that out there and see if that was relevant for any peoples that happen to come across this video. But angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please tell me what's going on with Taurus. End of September, from September 24th to October 3rd, or beginning of the October, beginning of Halloween season, I call it. Halloween is like one of my favorite holidays. It's actually the pagan New Year, for anyone that cares. And just because I'm pagan doesn't mean I'm evil or believe in the devil or any of that. If you look up pagan in the dictionary, the meaning is in harmony with nature. So a lot of my beliefs are the same as, or parallel to, I shouldn't say the same, with a lot of Native American beliefs as far as respect for the animal kingdom and wild places and wildlife and just nature herself, and going out and being in nature and realizing that paradise is not lost and that we can save it if we put our minds to it. And this is our paradise. So hopefully we don't trash it forever. And I'm getting off subject. All right, spirit guides, archangels, and ancestors, and gods and goddesses. What do you have for Taurus? End of September 2021, please, to the beginning of October 2021. We're coming into a Mercury retrograde this September 27th, which will mean communication breakdowns, late for appointments, kind of a Murphy's Law kind of energy, where if anything can go wrong, it will. So if you have appointments or you have to be somewhere, take that extra time to get there, like add 15 minutes to like going to an hour appointment. Make sure you leave like an hour and 15 minutes ahead of time, because you'll probably run into problems on the road, because that's just how Mercury retrograde works, and that's for everybody. So, oops, and here we go. You Taurus, something is clouding your happiness, even though you're still doing okay. Maybe it's this broken heart. So let's go back to trying to clear this deck. Ancestors, spirit guides. Another one just fell. Taurus. Maybe a lack of justice in your life right now. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and gods and goddesses, and whoever else would like to help with this reading with good intent and love and light. Please let me know what's going on for Taurians. end of September, beginning of October. Thank you very much, Spirit. Okay, I do reading left to right now. Looks like you guys have some kind of offer. And it may be at a distance. And you're already going in your own head. It's like you're already there. It's like, yeah, you know what? I might take you up on that. It could be a job offer. It could be a romantic proposal. Possibly from a Leo, because we have the Strength card right next to it. Yeah, we got the Lovers. Because I don't know where you are, Taurus, but I'll just show you this, if I can try and show you this layout without getting bumped out of my little thingy here. You have the Devil as the center card, so, and of course it doesn't mean you're evil. It just merely means that you're either dealing with somebody who's very volatile and violent, or you're having some kind of restraints that are imposed upon you that you would like to see gone. Or you're just dealing with a bad situation. Oh, brother. One of these days I'll get a more better camera holder or phone holder. That's where I'm at right now, using the phone. But that's okay. So for your center card here is the Devil. So maybe this offer is bringing you out of that feeling of constraint and restriction, and because this is how this offer looks, because I'm going left to right, because this offer is coming to you. It's like they're giving you this cup, and it's like, I'm there, I'm gone. Wherever it is you're going, it's like, okay, I'm going to do this. And it doesn't always have to mean you're physically going somewhere. You could be going to a new group of people, a new lover. And then it's what's right next to that is the Strength. So these are these three cards in this order. These are the first three cards I pulled in your bottom row. So this is your foundation here. It's like you're getting a better offer from somewhere, and you're kind of pondering over it. It's like, well, should I go? You know, and you have the capability to do this, and or this could be a Leo making the offer. And then right above this card is a new beginning. So if you use the strength and courage to take this offer, this is a straight up new beginning. Now, sometimes the Devil does not represent constraints and restrictions. It can also mean starting a new business. So the constraints can also be, well, you've financially invested in something, so you're not leaving until you see the results, or until it just won't fly anymore. So that's the opposite side, because as you can see, these people who are chained to the so-called Devil, their chains are easily taken off their neck and they can walk away anytime. So this is by choice. So it's either choice in starting a new business, or you can choose to walk away from something that's toxic and not good for you. So either way, there's a choice with this card. And this is how this came out. So this possibly could be a new business, because this is your middle card. And you have the Magician. So you have some powerful intent, Taurus, to make things happen for you, which you are the money sign. And even though I'm not seeing any pentacles here, which is very surprising for Taurus, I do see a brand new beginning. This could possibly be in love, because right above the Devil, you have the Lovers, which could be a new lover, or it could be it could be a serious choice that you have to decide to make on your own. The Lovers card doesn't always mean a new boyfriend or girlfriend. It could just mean a serious choice, you know, a life-changing choice that you have to make in your life. That can't be avoided. So, and right next to the Lover's card, I'm seeing the Four of Cups, where you're like, you're kind of like, meh, I'm not really sure. It's like something's being offered to you, and this is right above the offer. So there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of magic and potential in this offer. Maybe you just don't have faith in it, or you've just lost your faith in possibly starting new things, you know, or trying different ways of doing things. But if you get over that fear and you take the courage and the strength to take that offer, it's a brand new beginning that's going to grow. See the leaves on the... It could be a love offer that's serious. So try not to let your past loves jade you on this new love offer, because while this may be an intense connection or an intense, you know, business startup, or leaving something toxic, as it shows here, in order to accept this offer, it's a new beginning, and it frees you to be free in your self-expression, which is not something everybody has in life, believe it or not. Even in a free country, everyone likes to develop their own imaginary constraints on what they can say and what they can't say or do, and obviously, you know, also not to hurt other people. That's, you know, another side of it. So I'm gonna pull some clarification cards. Sorry, I've got allergies with stuff, and I'm at allergy medication. So if I sneeze, pardon me. So I'm gonna do some clarification. Whoops. Oh boy. And then we get the Lovers in reverse. These kind of fell, so I kind of hate to read cards that fall on the ground because they fall all mush different ways. But so with the Ace of Wands, I almost see this as a love offer, which even though you don't think has the potential to sweep you off your feet and bring you magic, it really does. It could be like the, you could be looking at this whole situation with a jaded outlook because of, people call it baggage, past love affairs that did not work out for you, per se. So you might want to give this cup another blink. You know, you might want to check out what's in this cup before you just kind of go meh, you know, because it might not be that meh. And it might get you the hell out of whatever this is, if this is a negative space for you. Or it might be an amazing foot in the door business where you're just gonna like really take off like a rocket, because this is also a really good startup business card to have in your reading. So if you're in a startup business, Taurus, and you get that card, or anybody, if that's, you know, the focus of your question in a reading, that is a good card to get as far as business startup, because you have that self-commitment, self-imposed commitment, self-imposed restraints. It could be, you know, do with money, bills, payments. So self-restraint isn't always a bad thing, you know, because it's in business, you're doing it for a means to an ends, to be independent. So let's clarify these cards. Let's start out with the Knight of Cups, which is the first card I pulled for you, Taurus. So let's clarify all these cards, Spirit. I like to clarify them going up. I read these up and down. Like when you see the Knight of Cups here, The next card up is Magic, the Magician. So you're setting intent. And you might not see, you know, sometimes things don't happen instantly. So that might be your mad moment. And especially with 9, what do we have, like 5 planets in retrograde? Yeah, pardon me and my flying phone holder. So and then with Mercury going in retrograde, we're kind of in the shadow period of that. Things might take a little bit longer to manifest. So, you know, you can meh and let it go a little bit, but, you know, you might be losing out on something good. So let's clarify, Taurus, what we got here for your 9-card pull here that I got for you. This is Lovers, this is Business. Knight of Cups, please. Knight of Cups, Magician. Ancestors, please help me clarify these cards for Taurus. Ancestors, spirit guides, archangels, gods, goddesses, and fairies, and all the like, and all the beings we can't see that are here to help us and give us positive energy. Spirit guides, ancestors, please help me clarify this reading for Taurus. End of September, beginning of October. And the equinox is like the spring and the fall. That's usually a time of change for people when they're ready to shift around. Interesting. Okay, well, this Knight of, that explains a lot. When I pulled the card to clarify the Knight of Cups, I got this card here. And it is the 10 of Wands. So, I mean, look at the picture. The guy's like, if he makes one false move, he falls into the pit of doom or something that looks like the flames, or the pit with the spikes sticking up with the points and shit. But I mean, that's what it looks like to me. And then the 10 of Cards is you know, can also be a card of taking a lot of responsibility or having too much responsibility and feeling overwhelmed. So you might feel like this offer is not worth it, like there's too much involved, or, you know, like how would you possibly even navigate this offer? It's kind of like how you're thinking. And then to clarify the Magician, which is above the Knight of Cups, this is a lot of abundance coming in. And that could be very well related to this offer, whether it be through love, because love is also a form of abundance, or through new ways of making money, which might be foreign to you, and you just thinking, well, how am I going to do this? And so you just kind of toss it. But and then to clarify the middle card here with the Devil, it almost seems like this is like, the Six of Cups is like something from your past, some kind of nostalgia thing from your past. And this almost seems to be holding you back. It might be some kind of limiting belief. This is what I'm picking up. That this is actually blocking you. Maybe with limiting beliefs in yourself, or maybe you know, some kind of nostalgia you think that you might have to give up to either be with this person or to take this new opportunity. You feel like you might be betraying some kind of value system from the past that might have no relation or anything to do with the here and now. I hope that makes sense for somebody, because that's what I picked up. And next to the Knight of Cups, we had the Eight of Cups for Taurus. And part of why you're ready to move on is you want to balance out your finances, and what and where you are now, it's not happening. So you're ready to move on to stability. And right now you're just juggling with the Two of Pentacles. So that's probably the lowest pentacle I've ever seen for a Taurus, the money sign. Let's see what this top card is. And then with the Strength card, you have the Three of Wands. So this is like following your path, lit up by these beautiful little fairy lights in this, I think it's the Universal Celtic deck. I lost the cover, so don't sue me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. So if you got the courage to take that leap of faith for this offer, it can be very lucrative. And that could be, you know, as far even in happiness, because what is more abundant than being happy? So, and with this new start, gosh, you're just worried about, you're just worried about petty squabbles and arguments and backbiting, and maybe it's about having a business partner. You just don't, maybe you had such a horrible business experience with another partner before that you just don't trust this situation because you're associating it with something that happened in the past. So this could be your own self-sabotage, Taurus. I would look a little bit more into it, because the only one stopping you is your own belief system. And with this Four of Cups, where you're just kind of pushing opportunities away. I mean, it may just look like one, but this might be like a mindset you've been stuck in. It's kind of putting you on the defensive, I'm saying, with this clarification card, Nine of Wands. And that could make you really miss opportunities, you know, instead of actually stopping and hearing what someone has to say. You like automatically on the defensive, and you're just blocking out what could potentially be an amazing offer from whomever or whatever. And with the Lovers, you have Judgment. So this card is, I would almost say this choice you're in a form of transcending. You're in a lot of people are in transition since the age of Aquarius, but it's like you're ready to ascend to something higher or newer or something you've never tried before. you know, maybe take a risk. Look how this woman's riding, and you know, riding a dolphin, jumping, you know, and all these people like, oh, I want to be like that. It's like, well, you can be like that. You just have to go out there and do it. So this card is like clarifying that this choice that you're making, or this choice that you have to make, is you're basing this on, you know, you want to spiritually ascend. You want a better life. You want to make better choices. You want to do better things. You almost have a spiritual calling to do something, and it's like pulling you. And the more you fight it, even though you might not know how to do it, the harder it's going to be for you. Because, and then with the star, I'm seeing the High Priestess, which is interesting. So this might be hidden from you, that you have, you know, that this will not stifle your expression. This will not stifle who you are, what's being asked of you, this new opportunity or this new relationship. And I think that on some level, you think that it will. And let's see what we have for this last card turned over. You have the Ten of Cups, Taurus. So go out there and put your stamp on the world. Go out there and kick up your heels and take that risk. What's hidden from Taurus? Justice. Because things will be balanced. Things will come out okay. I think your biggest fear in this opportunity and transition is your own self, you know, making a mountain out of a molehill, or, you know, making a big deal out of something that's possibly, you know, transitions are painful. So, you know, maybe this is a very painful transition for you. And the more painful it is, usually the better we grow afterward. But that's, you know, like being born, that's pretty painful. That's a transition. Whether you're the, you know, the one being born or the one doing it. So, and you're so convinced that this is just going to end up in an argument that you're not even really given a chance to see that, hey, this star is hidden behind, you know, you could shine like a star with this situation. So I'm hoping this helps you guys, you Taurians out there, you magical, supernatural Taurians. This might be about a person. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, but it could be, you know, about friends or a situation that you're in. I'm sure you can relate to it on whatever level you need to. And I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards for you guys. So I'll start with the spellcasting deck. I'm just going to pull one card. It's pretty huge. It's a nice deck. A beautiful card. They're pretty large. So let's pull an oracle card for Taurus. I mean, they got the Ten of Cups and Justice as the outlying cards for potential future. If you take this risk. You got the Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Wands. I mean, two aces. And then you have the potential to ride a dolphin. I mean, not metaphorically speaking, of course. Which to me is like freedom and fun and joy, and let's go there. So let's pull an oracle card for Taurus. Because I think right now that everyone's going through like so many changes. The world is changing so fast. And it's hard to keep up with. And with everything changing, it's like hard, you know, everything, things of value have changed. People around you have moved, or, you know, people have family that moved, or situations change so fast, especially with the COVID and the climate change going on. I mean, we could all say it's not affecting us, but look what just happened in Louisiana. I mean, it's happening now. So, all right, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. What do we have for Taurus in end of December, beginning of October? I almost said end of October. So there must be something interesting happening for you then. I'll try and be more updated on my readings so I can get one in October again for you, Taurus. But pull out an oracle card for Taurus, please. Spirit guides, archangels, angels, ancestors, gods, goddesses, fairies, sprites. All right. Blessings. So sometimes we worry about stuff because stuff in the past didn't work out, and we tend to fall into the same neuropathogens, for lack of a better word, and think, oh, well, it's not going to work again. But this is such a wonderful card. I'm going to read this for you, because usually there's a little spell you can do it, an incantation. It's just a way to set intent. And it's like the pagan way of praying, I guess you could call it. Just to bring it to a universal level, because that's all it is. So blessings, magical guidance. When you desire someone else to experience the world through sacred eyes of sanctity, honor and gratitude, then you offer them a great blessing. This is a wonderful way to work with the pure energies of the universe and to attract a cornucopia of abundance in your life. Remember that everything you send out comes back to you threefold. So open yourself up to receive great blessings from your guides, angels, and great masters. As you say prayers for the world, dedicate candles, partake in yoga, read spiritual books, chant and burn incense as you raise your vibrations and truly light up your life and ultimately the world. So you have the potential to ascend. You're doing it. And even though you fear it on some level that I don't understand, it's going to happen anyway. Because you've put the work in, and this is your karma. So here's a spell incantation. Hold a bottle of frankincense essential oil at sunrise during a waxing crescent moon on a Sunday at sunset and say, dedication, concentration, commendation, invocation, prayers now, said to setting sun, blessings sent to everyone, frankincense for high vibrations, elevate divine protection. Anoint oil upon the heart, appreciate to impart. Gratitude to be expected, sacred favor, truly blessed, and that's you. Breathe the scent of oil and awaken to the blessings in your heart and say, gratefully I accept the magic of you, a protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me your courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. So you're truly blessed, Taurus. So you're coming into blessings, and you're giving blessings to the world. So as above, so below. So what you put out there, Taurus, you're getting back. You're getting back. You're getting back. And even though you think it's this, it's really a new beginning for you. And So how about a love card? Let's pull a love oracle card for Taurus. I know this has been a pretty long reading. Sorry about that. I tend to babble away on side issues. Get a little bit sidetracked, but that's okay. I'm only human. So I'm going to use this here, Doreen Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue. And I don't have the original one. I have the knockoff, which is okay, because the original one is like massive amounts of money, and I guess I missed out on the first deck, but that's okay. So let's pull a love oracle card for Taurus, because Taurus loves to be in love. Taurus loves all the good things in life, good food, nice comfortable home, beautiful cars. They like to relax, nice comfy chairs, big fluffy towels. Oops, I just kind of fell out of there. So, ancestors, spirit guides, archangels, angels, and gods and goddesses, and ascended masters. Can you please help me pull a love card for the Taurus collective, which is Sun, Moon, Rising Taurus, North, South Node Taurus. Excuse me. Ascended masters, spirit guides, archangels, angels, and fairies and sprites and little people. Please help me pull a love oracle card for the collective Taurus. Yes, so all this fretting and humming and hawing. According to this card, that yes, this is your soulmate. And it doesn't always mean that we always get along with our soulmate and that everything's perfect and we don't have to work on a relationship. No, that's not what soulmates mean. It just means that you might have known each other in a previous incantation or a previous incarnation. And that's why when you're together, it feels like you've already known each other like for a lifetime, even though you just met. But, you know, take a little bit of risk, Taurus. You know, this person might make you happy. It might work out. Not all soulmates situations work out, and there's more than one soulmate. So if anyone thinks that they had their soulmate and that's the last one they can ever have, that's not true. You can always, there are infinite soulmates. So never give up on love. So that's my blessing for you, that you have potential of true love coming in. So then we know Taurus really, really wants that. I think most people want that. I can't speak for most people, but that's what my intuition says, and it just seems to be part of the human experience. You know, the exalted part of human experience would be true love, you know, in my opinion. So, good going, Taurus. This person that you're so in the dark about, you know, might be, you know, your next, you know, other person, you know, your person, be it male, female. Maybe you just met this person. Maybe you're still working on trying to get to know this person, but I don't know, make the effort, put yourself, you know, or maybe this is you making the offer. You're just going blind. You know, put yourself out there, have a little faith. Everything happens in divine timing. I know that's frustrating to hear all the time. It's like, well, divine timing is when? It's when it happens. So I'll leave that with you. Love and light. And if this helps you, or if you'd like to donate to this channel, I'll leave a PayPal link below. And sorry to be so long with this reading, but I hope that helped you, Taurus. And bright blessings to you, love and light. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll see you next time.